Okay. I'm trying to get my phone. I was gonna show you guys that big jug. I got all that money in.
You didn't set it up?
Well, it said join the meeting on my iPhone, but I let it go. But anyway, just believe me, the jug is full.
Want me to try to like send it to my computer and like share it?
No, I'm okay with that. I just want you guys to join me to start the money way.
Okay. So we are getting ready to get started in just a second.
Okay.
I have a few more people joining I see up here. And I'm going to start off with reading a thing from this book about gratitude. And then we will have you begin, Gregory.
Okay. Okay. 1 second.
Okay. I'm going to ask at this time that everybody mutes themselves, please. As more people are coming in, and I am about to read this piece. The name of this book is called Finding Gratitude, and so I'll begin with this piece that is called I Am Grateful for Peace. In a peaceful world, there will be no more fighting, and it means a world without violence. Life is harmonious when it is peaceful, and it means I can live the life I want without fear. Peace means I get to live in a country without war, and it means I am safe. It also means safety for my family, friends, and community too. It fosters love and friendship and a prosperous future for the world. I am so grateful to live in a peaceful country filled with love and respect.
Thank you.
And Katherine, you can begin.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for yet another week. Today, we are going to talk about credit management versus character management. And I took the time to actually find the definition for character management and credit. And before we begin, I would like to just share that with you. So, the dictionary definition for character is features and traits that form the individual nature of some person or thing. It also defines moral or ethical quality. Management is controlling the affairs of something. Management also means the act of managing, handling, direction, or control. And then finally, we have credit, which is confidence and trust lenders or vendors have in an individual's ability to pay in a timely fashion. And it also means in the financial area, financial honesty. So today we have Gregory as our guest, and he is going to lead us in his um, perspective and knowledge of credit management versus character management. We're also going to have audience participation for those who would like to join us in, in speaking. And so, Gregory, you have the floor, my dear.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for being on your program last week. It was delightful, and I thought a couple of things that we talked about. Last week I was talking about like delayed gratification because I'm all about wealth building. Okay, not for me because I'm okay for everybody else to teach you some principles that I was able to learn. And I talked last week about being patient, being disciplined, and that way. So me and Catherine were like actually talking on last Sunday, and we were so inspired. I started talking about like not only the delayed gratification. I was talking about like credit. Okay, so we talk about like credit versus character. So your word is your word, okay? And I'm not gonna get into a money discussion because money, everybody likes to talk money. I'm gonna get into a spiritual discussion. So when we were talking, I was telling Catherine, I said, Catherine, your word is your word, okay? So when you go out from a financial standpoint, you make a commitment. You say, I'm gonna borrow some money from you. I'm gonna take out a car loan. I'm gonna make a house payment. And so that's your word, and your word is your character, okay? And then also with your character, these are habits. Also, your habit, you say you're gonna pay on time, you're gonna make that car note on the 15th of every month. You made a commitment to follow through with it. And also you're going to follow your obligation. So when we were talking, I said, Catherine, I said, this is just more than just money. This is more of a lifestyle of your habits. So you might think that I'm going to go give my word. I'm going to make an obligation. I'm making a commitment. That also carries through with your personal relationships. So because you are sum total of your habits. So you might think that, okay, I'm not gonna come through with Gregory. I'm not gonna pay Catherine. I'm not gonna pay LT. No, this is who you are made of. These are the characteristics of who you are. Okay? So who you are and your word, because I said I'm gonna follow through, that's who you're gonna be. Okay, so from the standpoint of me, I'm a wealth kind of guy. I like making money. I like making millions. But follow through with that is you have to look at your character. That's the summation of who you are. Your relationships, your children, your business. Be who you are. If you cannot be who you are, who are you? You might think that you can subtly dismiss that. No, it does not work that way. Everybody listen to me. I'm imperfect. I don't do everything right. I make mistakes. I talked to Catherine, LT, and I messed up. I F up. Okay? I tried to go there. And I talked to you guys the other day about being disciplined, patience. You guys a lot younger than I am. Be disciplined, folks. Get it together. Get it together. So on credit, let me go to the other thing somebody asked me the other day. I don't know, many of you know my background. I had an insurance agency, two agencies. And you guys talk about insurance, you talk about a credit score. What does credit have to do with insurance? It has to do with your risk. You are who I insure. If I'm gonna lend you money, I need to know your character. I need to know that you're gonna follow through what you said you were gonna do. Okay? So with insurance score, some of you people listen to me, no, it makes sense. It's called algorithms. Algorithms are a summation of all these factors that now they can put on a chip that 20 years ago, you could only put 500 megabytes. Now you can put 10,000 megabytes. People are scoring you. Score yourself. Score yourself. So what I'm saying tonight, when me and Catherine talked about it, character versus credit. Unfortunately, credit is what they use against us to make you purchase a house. If your credit is great, now you get a house. You guys should be buying houses. Okay? Why can't you get it? Is it a summation of your character? Or is it a summation of not being truthful? Let's be honest. So I'm telling people now, check yourself. Look at your character. Look at your honesty. Look at your discipline. Look at your persistence. Look at your procrastination. All these are summation of attributes and habits who make you are. So what I'm asking people tonight to do, check it out. You are who you are. Keep your word. Keep your word. That's your credit. There's five C's of credit. Character, capacity, collateral. All these are things you do. That's who you're made of. So me and Catherine talked about it. I got really deep in this. I didn't think about it. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to be like belabored. It's not sophisticated subject. It's just like down to earth. This is all about being honest. Being honest. Keep your word. Shake somebody's hand. Be honest. That's all. That's what character's about. And then, so you want to turn that into money? Most of you folks want to make a lot of money. Everybody tell me they want to be a millionaire or a billionaire. You cannot do it unless you get your character together. You might cheat. If you cheat one day, you'll get it. But it's gonna you don't get over it, you get by. I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna say this one again. You do not get over it, you get by. What that means is sooner or later it's gonna catch up with you. So everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. But anyway, any questions? Catherine.
I am right here.
Any questions? I'm just telling you guys, it's all about your character. You cannot change. You can do a self-image on Instagram. You can sell yourself self-image, but you can never sell your character. When you go to the bank, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. It's not bragging. I went to $5 and said, I want to borrow millions. I said, you guys got my account. I said, okay, I want to lower my interest rate from 2% to 1%. The guy, I said, well, Mr. Williams, we want your money. We will do that. I told the guy, I said, first of all, I'm not gonna play no game. I could pit you against Charles Schwab, which I got a large account. I told him honestly, I'm not gonna do that. I don't have time for that game. They lowered the interest rate to 1% on millions of dollars. I could have went off and said, play the game. No, be honest. The only reason they gave me that 1% interest on millions of dollars because I was forthright. Stop lying. Be real. Be real. And that's that. When it comes to wealth, be real. Just be honest. Credit and character are in line. You can't have one or another. You are who you say you are. You are. You want to make money? Just be honest. No, I can't say no more.
Thank you.
Who is Denisha?
Thank you.
Who is Denisha?
You in the live?
Are you there, Denisha?
I'm here.
Won't you say something?
Hello. I was invited by Adrian. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great.
Is this helpful to you, Denisha?
It is, yes. I'm interested in opening up a business. I have a home, but I want to know more about investing and so forth. So thanks for having me.
I thank you for the invitation, Denisha. You weren't with us last week. Get you a job. I want everybody to go on me with a journey. Next week, if I'm on with Catherine, I'm buying everybody a 5-gallon jug. I wish I could take the picture, you could see it. And I was going to show you guys about the future value of money, how money grows. I'm just saying, just take your time. If I knew what I knew, I'm telling you people 20 years ago, oh my God. I'm giving you guys information that took me 30 years to learn. Y'all get in 3 minutes. Y'all should charge me your money.
I'm going to try to show them. I'm gonna try to show them. I hope it's not too much of a glare on my phone. But do you see the 5-gallon jug?
Yep.
So this is Gregory's jug with filled with change that he's been collecting for quite some time. So this is the journey that he wants us to go on to actually fill this up and forget about it. Just fill it, dump into it, and forget about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Denisha, you think you can do that?
I sure can.
When? You gonna do it tomorrow?
I start today.
Okay, you start today. No, I'm serious, folks. I'm telling you, you things that it took me 20 years to learn. I'm telling you, I'm not talking stocks. I'm not talking bonds. I'm not gonna brag. Yeah, most of y'all don't even know what Bitcoin do you. Oh, Catherine, let me show them something. They think I'm playing. Catherine, Latan, you there? LT, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, let me show you something. I mean, I don't like brag.
What?
That's Bitcoin.
We can't see. You gotta
You
look.
have to hold it up a little bit.
See it? That's $381,000.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Invest in it. I bet that's $100,000 in 2 months,
I got a
381.
little Bitcoin. It don't look like that.
You don't look like that.
My Bitcoin don't even have commas.
You don't have time. Seriously,
I don't even know if I got cents.
it's called
Mine don't
digital.
have anything either.
It's called digital currency. Forget about Bitcoin.
My Bitcoin probably got like $95.
Okay, so you need to start dumping in it.
So, Greg, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What advice would you give to everyone in the aspects of aligning their character with their credit? Like, say if you're starting from ground zero, let's just say you're starting from ground zero to build, repair. What suggestion would you give to just start over, clean?
That's a great question, Catherine. Great question. I would just say, like, I think the main thing, Catherine, just be truth to yourself. You gotta make a sacrifice. Nobody wants to make a sacrifice.
So, like,
Go ahead.
so like for example, let's start with being late, right? Let's start with being late. Okay, so it can be a true or a false that when you're late, like arriving and late paying your bills, that can be true or false if both of them coincides together. But like, let's just say if you're late arriving somewhere and then you know that you're late paying a bill. So is that what you're saying? Like, let's start there. Let's just start like.
First of all, let's cut through the chase. Don't be late, okay? No excuses.
Mm-hmm.
No excuses. Stop bullshitting. Stop shucking and jiving. Stop it. See, you guys' generation is different than mine, okay? Let's be real. You got time. You guys got time. I wish I knew what I knew now. I'd be a billionaire. Stop jiving. Just get the jug, get the jug, get the jug tomorrow. Shoot, if I knew what I'm telling you guys, get the jug tomorrow. I told you guys last week, don't buy things that gonna create worth. Don't buy depleting assets. One of my friends, like, I'm gonna go off for 10. One of my friends just said they could get a $500 million contract with Ford Motor Company to buy seats for the Bronco. These boys are friends. You know what a friend is? A friend is a truth teller. Be real. Come on, ladies, be real. You ain't got time for these guys. Put the money aside. These coins out there, that's nothing. I calculate how much I can get in that 5-gallon jug. It's a mathematical formula. You know, you said something the other day, Catherine, that really touched me. I talked about this instant gratification and delay gratification, and everybody, I ain't gonna do gratification. But you said something very instant. It's some instant gratification too. Once you start putting that money every time I put money in that jug down, I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good.
Absolutely.
So once you get the habit, you're a sum total of your habits. And then I told you the other day, ladies, look, folks, it's called being consciousness, awareness. Consciousness is everything. You and your friends, everybody on this line, all day, we want to make everybody conscious. It's called being aware. Consciousness is everything. It's no critical. It's not being critical. I had a discussion with a Tanya. We had a battle. We just make each other conscious. Consciousness is everything. Awareness is everything. Don't be it's no critical. Somebody, why? Consciousness is everything. I'm gonna leave you out with awareness. Be aware. Ain't no, why did you say that, Gregory? Why did you say that all the time? Why did you say that, Anita? Why did you say that? You some told your habits. And most of the habits are fucked up. Because you don't never want to deal with it. Okay? If I offend y'all, I don't care. I don't give a F. Okay? It's all about being conscious. You are some total of your habit. When financially, you do what you want to do with your money. I don't care. But y'all, I wish y'all age again. Will anybody trade places with me now? Y'all can't have the money. Well, can we trade places?
Well, I was about to say I would with that Bitcoin,
Right?
but you said we couldn't have the money, so.
Never mind.
This is Denisha. I do have a question for you, Greg.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about 401ks? Is it like stupid now? People with the whole, digital Bitcoin and everything else?
What I would do, Nisha, is I don't care for 401ks no more. I think only if you work for a company, if they're gonna match you, okay, so they
Yep.
give you 5%.
You're right. Nobody's matching no more.
So if they're not matching, then invest your own money. Take
Yeah.
responsibility for your own money.
Okay.
You can go buy. I ain't gonna get into this tonight. You got to be accountable for your own money. Cause see, the problem with 401ks now is this: you got to ask them people for your money. They control your money. Control your own money. You got Google. You got PowerPoint. You got all these sources of free information. You on your own. Be accountable. I wouldn't deal with a 401k.
Okay.
I manage my own money. And there's some tools. There's some ways that you cannot lose money. I don't lose money in the stock market. I buy puts, I buy calls, I buy stop losses. I bought Kathy Williams. I buy her ARC funds. I buy Bitcoin. I buy marijuana stock. I'm buying airline. I'm going in tomorrow. I'm buying Delta Airline. Big time tomorrow. I'm going in. Do you think these people ain't gonna travel? They start thinking.
Yeah.
Ain't no bad times, good times. Every positive, there's a negative. Am I right, folks?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you gotta find the negative. Get in on this game. Don't hate the player, what they say?
Hit the game.
No, learn the game.
Learn the game.
Learn the game.
I'm hating the player. I'm learning the game, baby.
Gregory, I have a question as well. How are
Yes.
you, by the way?
You're so cute.
Good.
Sweet.
Thank you. Okay. So you know how you said about character. A lot of your credit is based on who you were when you were younger. Like for me, I just recently, within the last year, paid off all my debts that was on my credit history. I have somebody currently like writing the letters to take the like I had a car on there, they're taking that off, doing those things for me. I just recently invested in a Roth IRA
That's good. That's
account.
good. Oh my girl, you smart. Oh, y'all should get a Roth. Girl, free money. You never had to take a distance. Girl, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Y'all know what a Roth
But
is?
Yes.
Oh, y'all don't know what a Roth is? Come on.
Well, I wanted to I wanted to know, like, okay, yes, I invested in a Roth IRA but as far as like with my credit score go, I don't know where to start to build my numbers back up, because yes, now I'm in a position where I'm financially stable. When I was younger, I wasn't. That's why my character back in the day was bad, because I was younger and didn't have the funds. But now I have the funds and things like that to take care of my bills. What is some ways that I can build my credit? I don't have any credit cards at all. I had one credit card. I paid that completely off years ago, and they closed it out because I wasn't using it. So should I start with a secure credit card, or what should I do to increase my credit score?
Honestly, that's not my expertise, but I would say
Oh.
only thing I would tell you, if you're gonna use credit, make credit work for you. Use income. Don't buy nothing. Don't buy nothing that you got to be expense. You with me? I mean, you go out and buy a burger. What do you girls buy? These purses? Don't buy something. Use the credit that generate income. You with me, baby? If you don't use credit, use the credit to generate income. Go get 10,000 credit and go buy. I ain't gonna tell you no stock ever. Go buy Delta Airlines tomorrow. I bet you 2 weeks from you make money. Only use credit to generate income. Don't use credit to generate expense. You with me?
Yeah.
Credit is great for income production. Not for like a what you girls about Burberry purses or whatever y'all call that crap. Okay.
Birkin bag.
Birkin bag. Buy Delta stock. Buy Delta stock. Buy Canopy.
Okay.
buy some marijuana stock.
Okay.
So even if you buy that and then go down, the risk is greater than that. Is everybody with me? Anybody listen up to her? Can I get some
Thank you.
attention?
Hear you loud and clear.
We hear you.
Yes.
We hear you.
Thank you.
You buy credit. OPM. Two ways you make money. ROI. Return on investment. Other people use the credit card to generate money. Don't use the credit card to I'm buying whatever that purse. I'm gonna buy me a nice purse. Even my little butt. I want to buy me a McLaren. I could buy it tomorrow. But what the hell is good that gonna do? To attract a little pretty girl like you take my money? What are you laughing for? You're so cute. Catherine, I'm sorry. I don't want to take your program over.
Okay. So what I want to do, thank you, Gregory. Thank you so much.
Catherine, can I just answer a question for Adrian?
Absolutely.
What about the credit? Just what I've been doing lately, and my credit score went up 25 points actually in 2 days. I just signed up for Credit Boost through.
I signed up for that too. That's funny.
So
Yeah.
once you put like your phone bill or random utilities on there, whatever bills you can add to that, it will start to increase your score. And then also,
Yeah, I did notice that it did increase when I added. What we're talking about is, what is it? The Experian Boost. Is that
Yeah.
with Discover? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
with Discover. Yeah.
Yep. And then like you're already doing what you need to do as far as like writing the letters and having the creditors remove like old stuff that's on there. So that's good. And then as far as your credit card, it is good. I read, because I just took this little credit thing. But if you have like a secure card or your card that you paid off, or they already closed it, but they want to see payment history, like on time payments. So it's worse to have a card paid off and not use it than to use it. So even if you use it like once a month or a couple times for gas, then just pay it right off. So I've been doing that. I have a Capital One credit card. I literally use it for gas, and I've just been paying off the whole balance. I don't let it go over $50 so I can just pay it off. But every time you pay it off, it's on time, and then you're paying it in full.
Well, I would say something. You bring up very good. I'll tell you all, credit is good.
Oh, now you have something to say on credit? No, it's fine.
I got something. No, I'm not that. But
I'm just kidding.
It's access to capital. It's access to capital. But you got to use the capital correct. You don't take the I got credit, a lot of credit. I got millions of dollars of credit. But I take that money and I use it to invest. They trust me. Character is everything. They trust you. Don't think that they don't trust you. The algorithm says Greg Williams gonna get borrowed $10 million from him. You got to use it right. And me and Catherine, Latanya, some of y'all weren't on our first comment. I told you folks, it's about spiritual, emotional intelligence, physical, and all that. It's not about me, Greg Williams, being wealthy. It's about all that. Be right. Just do right. Be honest. Don't cheat. You'll be okay. Learn some patience, young folks. Y'all a lot younger. Learn some patience. It'll come there. 10 years. I told Catherine and Tiffany, it's all about a decade. 10 years is my circumference. The Bible said get 10%, right? The decade said 10%. You ain't going to be like me, a millionaire overnight. If you do, you're going to lose it because you're not managing. It's about, Catherine said, when we talked about like credit, we talk about management. Manage your risk. Thank you so good, great, Catherine. It's about managing. And it's about, I want y'all to have some, I know y'all don't like delayed gratification. I hate it. I hate it. But Catherine said one thing. The gratification is you doing something. The goal is, have a goal. The goal is you are doing it. I love to put that money in that jug. I love it. Try it. You might like it.
Agreed.
All right, I'm done.
Thank you. So I have some tips for us as we move forward. Just a couple tips for us so we can begin aligning our character and our credit. So first, I have us to be non-judgmental. So in this process of recognizing the truth about self, it's not for you to actually beat yourself up, but to just look at yourself from a non-judgmental point of view, but understanding that change needs to take place like now. And then also to be truthful with self and to be aware. So like a part of being truthful with yourself is being aware of habits that needs to be changed, habits that needs weaknesses that needs to be turned into strengths and things like that. And this is not something that can happen overnight, but it is something that you can start implementing right away. Practice does make perfect. And when it comes to self-defeating attitudes, it's important to eliminate that. Not the why me, not the I can't do this, but I can do this and I will do this, period. That's important. And then also to gauge your progress. It is going to be a delayed gratification, but it's going to be instant gratification, just like what we was talking about, just like putting a little bit in a jar at a time. So gauge your progress, which is going to give you that feeling of self, like, okay, I'm accomplishing something. I know that this is a journey, but if I begin today, I know that. And then also create a date. Create a date where you would like to accomplish this, your goal date, and then just gauge it. Just stay consistent, and it's practice. It's practice, like really. So that's the encouragement that I have for all of us to start to align our character with our credit. When it comes to the credit card, Adrian, I would say a secured card. If you know that you probably won't get approved for just a regular credit card, I would say a secured card. And based off of what you are approved for, literally just I would even go I wouldn't even spend $20. I would spend like $10, maybe like a coffee or something, lunch, and then that's it. Like that's it. And then that also, and then understanding that little bit, you being conscious. Okay, so when I get this card, I'm only going to spend $10 or less. And then I know that my due date, and I will pay it a week before the due date actually comes. So that's just something, that's just like a little tip that I'll give.
Thank you guys. I appreciate
You're welcome. And then if you get like a couple, I would say get 2 secured cards, and then gauge it at 6 months, and then either you can reach out to them for a boost, a credit increase, or they will reach out to you because of the algorithm, like what Gregory was saying. And then that way you can start building a solid foundation of trust.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Is anybody else?
Kathy, I want to say one more thing about Big Mouth.
Yeah.
One part of character, you said something that made a sense. Part of character is accepting defeat. You're never defeated. When you get defeated, you got to bounce back. So when you down, and I know Latanya, she unfortunately she has some bad news from some of her friends, and it's tough. But sometimes when you defeated, part of the character is getting back up. It's tough. It's tough out here, folks. It's tough. I'm not in your generation, folks. But back in my time, it's like no excuses. And Tiffany, she deal with my boy Kia. You got to be fearless. We gonna talk about this. You got to be fearless. Come on, folks. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. I sit here by myself. But Tiffany, I would say this to you, like only use credit. All y'all use credit to not interest expense, interest income. Y'all got to change the paradigm. Interest income, not liability, asset. Don't buy shit that's a liability, excuse my language. Buy stuff that's an asset. Change your mental thinking. We talk about mindset here. Katherine, Latanya, talk about mindset. We got to change our thinking. We program. We got to change.
Are you calling me Tiffany?
I don't know. I get more names. Everybody. I'm the LT. Okay.
You calling Ashley Tiffany? Her name's Ashley.
Ashley, I'm sorry, Ashley.
How do you get Tiffany? I thought you was trying to say Tanya. So I'm like, who is Tiffany?
I don't know. I'm not too smart, so work with me, okay?
It's okay.
You know my brain. My brain. When that brain start, when them neutrons, this electricity starts firing, this energy got going. I can't. It's like I'm on endorphins. I'm high. Go ahead, girl. You on? Come on, say something.
Okay. So what we're gonna
Laugh. All right.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull an affirmation.
Okay. Okay.
Energy of this moment.
Okay.
And I just want to read this one more time since we went over everything. Character are features and traits that form an individual nature of some person or thing, moral or ethical quality. Management is controlling the affairs of something, the act of managing, handling, direction, or control. And credit in the financial area, it refers to confidence and trust lenders or vendors have in an individual's ability to pay in a timely fashion, and they consider it financial honesty. I just felt the need to go over that one more time. So financial honesty. So when we are responsible in the areas of credit, they deem us as honest in financial matters. We're going to get some affirmations.
Catherine, after you finish the affirmation and ended, I have something from the back of this book that I want to read.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. We truly appreciate you. Thank you, Gregory, for sharing your expertise.
Thank you for your platform. We appreciate you.
You're welcome. Ashley and I are the dream team.
Well, thank you.
Okay. So the affirmation that comes out for us is today I choose the beginner's mind and open myself to boundless possibilities. Today I choose the beginner's mind and open myself to boundless possibilities. Everything that we do, it's important for us to put a realistic goal dates on it and work towards that. And even if we haven't established what we wanted to within that time frame, it's important for us to not have self-defeating attitudes towards it, but to understand that we can always get back on that horse and ride again. So I am rooting for you all in all aspects. And as you all know, if there's anything that I can help you do to align, please don't hesitate to reach out. Also, if you can leave your email address in the chat, I am going to send you over some information from a guy. His name is hashtag Mr. Build Wealth. He is, I know him, we met on LinkedIn, and he's very, very knowledgeable in the areas of building wealth and also building credit. So I would love to share his information with you guys. He have like a complimentary 30-minute meeting that he'll set up with you, and he dropped gems like never before. And I feel like that will be able to help, you know, just to drop some more extra gems that you can put into your wallet to move forward with in building finances and credit. All right, thank you. I'm going to, I see it, I'm going to copy this now.
Okay, so while you're doing that, another part about the character management is showing gratitude. And so that's what this book is about. And I just want to read what it says here. So it says, improve your life or the life of a family, friend, or coworker through conscious changes and environmental awareness to see more, enjoy more, and appreciate more. Being grateful helps us to flip negatives into positives and obtain the insight to learn lessons, give love, and perform acts of kindness, to name just a few. The secret to harnessing this powerful feeling is simply practice. Just like a muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Using gratitude helps strengthen our brains to seek out the good, and in return, raises our levels of happiness. To help teach this life-changing concept as well as the power of positive thinking, authors Nicole Perry have completed over 75 often overlooked daily moments to create simple prompts and reminders to help inspire, find, communicate, and apply gratitude each day. That is all. So raising awareness and learning to be more grateful about the things that we sometimes overlook. Sometimes as simple as being able to breathe, as simple as being able to move our ligaments, as simple as being able to, wake up and see another day. I know that there are a lot of different things going on in the world, a lot of different transitions, still living in a world where COVID is is still present. And a lot of people are going through different financial strains and, in certain situations, but being blessed for where you are and recognizing that you're in a position that somebody else may not be in. And I know we sometimes can become so consumed with, well, why am I going through this and why me and how to change this? But really it starts with your mindset. And until you really learn how to master changing your mindset and the habits that you have, your lifestyle may not change, no matter how disciplined you think you may be, until you learn the actual core root and issue as to why you may, you are mishandling money and have it, or why you are doing certain things that you may not be fully present and aware of. Until you really get to the root of that, the way that you continue to live won't change. That's all.
So I would like to remind everybody that we are in the middle of a pandemic, which means there's so many tools that are available to us at this time to help us to realign, because everybody on a global scale is struggling right now. So I just encourage everybody to actually look into the options that they have for whatever your situation is, and keep in mind that there's so many things that are available to us because we are in the middle of a pandemic. Whether that is removing things off your credit, whatever that is, there's a lot available to us right now. And with that being said, we would love for you guys to join us back next week. And we have the subject of Be Fearless, Evolve, and Expand. And we'll have some things readily available for you guys next week. So join us back here, same place, same time, and same login information that you used today.
I might be on an airplane when I talk to you guys next week.
Okay.
But Adrian has to bribe 10 people. She's my new student. Adrian, you heard me? You hear me? Okay.
She's on mute. She's trying to unmute herself.
Okay.
It's too complicated. I'm trying to hold my phone up in the visor. I'm in my
Okay.
truck. Sorry.
I'm so proud of you. You're a young lady. I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
LT. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Catherine. I think they gave you some good information, young ladies. Seriously. Just be patient. You'll be okay.
I appreciate you guys.
Okay. I know you'll be okay. I know it. Thank you, LaTanya. I'm sorry to hear about your situation today. But I thank you, Ashley. That gratitude thing, that's it. All the other BS, everything is about gratitude. And I thank you for closing in me not like that. Okay.
Well, thank you. We look forward to seeing you all next week. You guys have a great day.
You too. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm gonna start getting some guys on there. We got to make this thing big. Seriously.
Invite.
I try. I'll be sending it out.
We start with 2, then it's 4, then it's 5. It's just good conversation. Thank you, Catherine. You're so sweet.
You're very welcome.
Oh boy, I'm so lucky. All these beautiful women I get to talk to. Oh my God.